Dawat.
This was mainly just us talking about the aunties stuff and the dinner party we have. Hey guys, welcome back to our new episode. My name is Iman. I'm a Gen Z.
I'm Faiza and I'm millennial and I'm her mother. Yeah. Anyway, so today topic is a really fun topic. Might be controversial a little bit.
Wait, before we start, disclaimer. Very, very big disclaimer.
I think for every episode we have to put disclaimer before posting it, so everybody knows that nobody's talking about.
We're not targeting you guys.
Yeah. Again, we're just speaking from our experiences.
It isn't. So today's topic is Dawat or drama.
So basically, drama in a Dawat. Now, for those non-Desi people, let me just tell you, Dawat is basically an invitation to either house or a hotel, but it always include a meal. Either it could be dinner, it could be brunch, it could be breakfast, it could be lunch.
Yeah, so
but any invitation which has to do with a meal, it's called a Dawat.
Yeah, basically in other cultures, basically a dinner party, but it doesn't. We don't know if it's a dinner or a lunch or whatever.
Yeah, so it could be any meal, but it should include a meal. So it's called Dawat, and it's usually like one or two families are always there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So in every Dawat, there's always drama, always, and that drama has to do with that one
dramatic.
person.
Yeah. So
One
like
person.
I have a huge friend group, and I have like.
You have actually 2-3 friend groups.
Yeah, but the one huge group, Desi group. I mean, all the friends are Desi group. Yeah, but that one group that I am close to, or we meet like very frequently, we do have like 2 or 3 people in that dramatic.
Ooh. So every Dawat has that one person, right?
Yeah, one dramatic person, and either they want attention to themselves or they just taking advantage of their what you can say, position.
Their superiority.
A position, let's just say position.
Yeah.
Or they just like getting back at people. So maybe they do it unintentionally. Like I do know a couple of times when this drama in Dawat happened, it was unintentional.
Yeah.
But it did happen, and sometimes it's actually intentional. It's like the proper way to sabotage. Yeah.
So have you ever experienced someone sabotaging another Dawat? Or your Dawat?
Okay, see,
If you don't want to name names, that's completely fine. But at least like elaborate a bit.
Okay, so for my Dawat, my Dawat go very smoothly. Okay, I thank God for it. The reason maybe because that I don't get involved with a lot of dramas and I don't encourage the dramas, so that's why. But saying that, so there is a drama always.
No,
either
like I'm
before
sorry
my
to say
Dawat
this.
or after my Dawat.
I'm sorry to say this, but like, no matter how much you ignore it, there's always drama. Either it's
Yeah.
done in the Dawat or before it
Yeah.
or after it.
Yeah.
So like, there's gonna be some drama talked about in
Yeah,
that Dawat.
before my Dawat. Now, have I witnessed it? It does it slow. So you have 3 questions. So first I answered. Second is, have I ever be sabotaged or something happened, like part of a drama happened to me? Yes, it did happen to me. I'm not going to talk about it because it's bygones be bygones. But have I witnessed it? No. I have the one which stand out when I think of drama, Dawat sabotage or Dawat drama. Even though I wasn't witness because I wasn't invited, like not only me but like couple of my other friends were also not invited to that Dawat. It was, I think, just before COVID. Yeah, it was just before COVID. It was an Eid Dawat, and it was a one dish party, and 2 of my friends actually went to that because they were invited,
And you were not?
Yeah, me and my other 2 friends were not invited.
Okay.
2 or 3 friends were not invited. So
You can just tell me, like who.
I will tell you after this.
I will forget. Just like
So two of them
whisper.
invited. They took desserts to that dawat, and because actually it was Eid day, so it was very hectic. So the morning we had for all our Eid. One of my friends, Nadia, she always does breakfast and or brunch for Eid, first day of Eid.
I love that tradition. It's so nice.
It's very nice because she has a family and she has like two younger neighbors. So she's the elder one, the eldest in the family. So she does that, and which is very nice.
I love going to her. Like this
Yeah.
is I think one thing I look forward is
Every
first
Eid
day,
she does
every
it.
Eid first day we have breakfast at Nadia auntie's house, and then we have in the night we have Mama's
Auntie.
Mecca, basically Mecca. Which is we go to her house every first day.
China auntie and
Yeah.
Shaida auntie.
Yeah, and we love their biryani so much, and we love them as well. We love them people,
Yeah.
and they're so nice.
So Shaina's auntie biryani
Yeah.
and Shaida auntie's lasagna.
Oh yeah, oh man, Eid ka bhai. But I love them.
So
They're
this is
very
basically
sweet
our
people.
tradition. So both these are like standing invitation.
Yeah.
So that means
We
that
don't need an invitation. We'll go there.
yeah. So that means this they will not call you to invite you. You have to be there. So the timing is all like 10 to 10:30 in the morning to 11, and it can reach up to because it's a like very heavy breakfast. So we consider it as a lunch also.
Brunch.
And it's like always on the table. So when you eat breakfast and you're staying for long, if you're hungry, you can go eat it again.
Yeah, and I love like that.
And
the
for the
reason why-
dinner is at my auntie's house is like standing time 7:30. 7 to 7:30 we have to be there.
And we're just to call them out on this. Now we're coming early. So if you're watching this podcast, we're always early now. We're not late anymore.
So that's the
The thing I like about Nadia auntie's thing is that because we're so comfortable with them. When we eat their food and we can literally just like we can bed sakte and
yeah,
aram
because
se.
you can relax. It's
You can
like-
relax.
Yeah.
And
so
for-
Nadia and Masood Bhai are very welcoming.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. So this is for the morning invitation. For the night invitation, again, you can like chill at their house.
Yeah.
They're just amazing people, and they both of these invitations have very very good company.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good company.
Anyway,
So
back to the
anyways,
topic.
Back to the
So that was before COVID, and so we were at Nadia's place in the morning, and in the night, actually, my auntie was not there, and it was COVID, so we were not moving around into the other groups. So we were just like 4 or 5 friends. We were just moving among them. So dinner was at Fakia's place.
okay.
Now what happened that we all decided that from Nadia's place, we just directly going to go to Fakia place because they live nearby. And they were invited to that one dish party. That time something was happening among all this group. I was new to this group, so I had no idea what the dynamic was, and
I can't
there was
wait.
so much going on.
I
in
can't
that
wait
thing.
to just edit this episode and just put random bubbles of us what we're thinking.
That I was like, I actually had no idea what's going on in
'Cause
that
we were
group
new.
because there were so many problems at that group.
Yeah.
And apparently I was one of them. I didn't know about it until recently.
That's
but-
what's funny is when you're the problem but you don't know, like the rumor it's so creative that you're laughing.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I was the problem. But anyway, moving along. So they were invited to this dawat. They went there and they did the dishes and all this thing. And they had one of the best friends, and they like they did salam to everyone. They like put their hands out to shake, and they just looked at them and just turned away.
I've
So-
never heard this, by the way. What?
Yeah, so I didn't witness it. I heard about it from a lot of sources, and yeah, the people there themselves were really, really shocked, and especially the person who actually wanted to have this dawat at her place, the one dish thing. She doesn't live here anymore. She herself was shocked. There were a lot of people there who were shocked with the other person's behavior. Yeah, so that dawat was sabotaged. My friend didn't stick around because they were invited to Fakia's place for dinner. So they just went there for an hour and then they came back to Fakia's place. And yeah, you can imagine what happened after that. And
Yeah.
those two friends was watching. I didn't name names.
Okay. Anyway.
Akalmand ko ishara kafi hai. So yeah, so that when I think of the drama and all that, so I think of those by
Yeah.
the way. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so how do you deal with them? These sabotagers.
Okay, so the thing is, if a person is older than you, of course, you just kind of either deal with it like you just endure it, or you just completely ignore it. You can't do anything else. You cannot call them out. They're older than you, of course. You cannot call them out.
You know, sometimes, you know, I say this to my mom on her face. Why did you raise me to be such a like polite person?
Because politeness will take you till the end. Always remember that.
Yeah, but then sometimes like anyways.
And also always good to be polite. See, you were raised by me. So whatever how you behave will reflect on me.
Yeah.
So always remember that.
Anyways.
So when they're an older person, of course you cannot call them out. And if you call them out, then there's a bigger drama, and then that drama drags on for a very long time. So
I feel like you just have to ignore it.
Yeah, either you endure it or you just ignore it. I think for me, ignoring works. Whatever they say, I just completely ignore it and I just behave normally with them.
Yeah.
Or like, if somebody is the same your age or younger than you, of course you can call them out. But calling them out doesn't mean insulting them, you know. There's a way of talking. See, always a way of solving a problem. So
yeah, you need to know. Like,
so if somebody is behaving badly, or you know that person is trying to create drama, okay. Also, it depends upon how much you know that person. Sometimes I have seen a younger person give a shut up call to an older person because that's how the older person will stay in their lane.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen.
Yeah,
so
it depends on the closeness actually.
Yeah, so that two persons are very close to each other, so they can do it even though they're younger, but like they can do it.
Yeah, that's what it depends on your closeness. Like you can say it to your best friend.
Yeah,
even
so
if
if I feel that if Nadia, Shumaila, or Farwa something they're
being toxic
or they're creating drama, I can go and tell them that you are creating a drama or you do, because I know, because if they even create a drama, it's unintentional. They're not that type of people who will create drama deliberately.
But you can go to
I can tell them because
person.
I'm very comfortable with them. They're really good friends of mine. They're very close friends of mine.
Yeah.
Right? So
but you can't go and tell
but I
I
can't go and tell some other person that, oh, you're creating a drama. I cannot. And especially if it's not my Dawat.
Yeah.
I cannot go and tell that person, oh, you're creating a drama. So you just have to either, even if you're trying to call them out, you have to just take them separately or like tell them slowly or nicely and calmly that you are creating a drama or something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, so I think this ends our first segment.
But what do you think if there's no drama in the Dawat, then what will happen?
It gets boring. I'm sorry to say that.
I agree. The drama, of course, sometimes.
I'm gonna be honest. If there is no drama in general, then you're gonna start making a drama out of nothing.
Yeah. Then there was no gossip, and without gossip, life is just
dull.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we're ending our first segment. That we need to have gossip, but
no, but that's true. But like, there's sometimes a little fun dramas. It's not, people don't take it seriously. Yeah. Like when 4 or 5 of us hang out together, like our families, you know who you are. We may create drama with each other, but we never take it seriously.
Yeah.
We just we make fun on that drama and then just forget it and we move on.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, but there's sometimes it happens that
it's over.
It goes on and on and on for so many times, and usually it happens to that person who is not even aware of it. Like I didn't know I was part of the problems before. But then my motto is, if you have a problem with somebody, you have to go and tell them so they know that they have a problem with you. But yeah, so that drags on and that creates unnecessary more drama. So yeah. So that's our conclusion, that drama is okay as long as it doesn't harm anyone. As long as it doesn't break the friendship.
Yeah,
and
as
the
it doesn't
bonds.
Friendships, and sometimes because over here, they're families as well. so it doesn't
Yeah.
end families. That's just,
Yeah, yeah,
that's I,
I
think
agree.
something you need to take care of. Like especially in friendom, there's always like a family there.
Yeah.
So you need to take care of
We
that.
know like 2 people who are like they have a
Full
family,
families.
like their brothers.
Yeah.
So in that also you have to take care. Even if you're creating a drama, make sure it doesn't affect their relationship,
Yeah.
because it's a family. You should not mess with the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Always remember, karma come back. Karma is,
You reap
deed.
what you sow.
You reap what you sow. So yeah, don't do that.
So, anyways, I think that's the end of our first segment.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And the people who I named it in a goodwill.
Don't take it negative, guys. We're not
Don't take
talking
it.
about you.
Yeah, of course. I named, I think, Fakia,
Yeah.
Nadia.
Yeah.
I named them because
Auntie,
they
auntie,
were
auntie as well.
Shaina auntie, of course. Shaina and Shaida auntie. So your name was just said in a goodwill.
Okay, so you know-
invited us for your dawat.
You know what?
So for our
You know why we're saying it in a good way? Because we actually took your names.
yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. We actually took your name.
The
That means
people
we
we didn't say the name. But this is what we have. Like for our Eid, we have study invitations. It's already I look forward to the first year. Yeah, so because the first year I have Shaina Dawat, and mostly I've been in this group for like 5-6 years now, 7 years. Yeah. So since I know them, it's except one time I think. Second is always Fakia. Yeah. So that's like a common thing. I for the Eid fitr, for me I don't eat Dawat, but I do a fun. You know, for the first Friday. I'll tell you our first year Eid thing. So we go to our house, we go eat food until we go 2:30, 3:30, we go like 30 different things. So they usually come like 3:30, yeah, around afternoon time. And then from that time till 5:30, 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock, and then we stay up there, and then we get ready for our house, and then we go 7 to their house, we eat biryani, we eat a chai, we have our fun with them, and we sleep with them. The next day, usually sometimes we get a Oh, and one more thing about Nadia Dawat, like breakfast Dawat, she also give us packages for the next day. Yeah. So when we
You
wake up in
know-
the next day morning, you don't have to cook.
You know, more about the dawats, I love the food, and I love that they give you more food after that.
So next day we wake up, we reheat Nadia's food, we eat that, and then in the night it's
And
Fakia's.
obviously, auntie sends us like this big of a plate of biryani.
Yeah, and we get biryanis as well.
We love eating her biryani
Yeah.
so much that she's like now it's gone from like small plate to a big plate to one entire like this container.
Big dish.
And now she's told me that she's gonna give us 2 like pura container.
Because she and my son Izan, they both fight over who is going to eat biryani.
he steals my food, bro. He will. You know what he'll do?
He'll hide the food.
He will not wait for it to be in the fridge. We'll come home. He'll wait. He'll like stay up all night watching his anime, and then in the night he's gonna eat our biryani and he's gonna finish it. I'm gonna open the fridge in the morning and be like, "Huh?
No, the plate is there with the aluminium foil nicely, and as soon as you open, there's like half boti and like 2 tablespoons of rice is there. That's
I
it.
know," and I'm just like, "This is also mine." So I was telling auntie about this, and she's like, "Okay."
Shaida auntie.
Yeah, I was telling auntie about it, and then she's like, "Okay, next time, two plates, one for you, one for you." And I'm sure he's gonna take that one too. He's gonna take my one too. But
Okay, we'll see. So we just said your names out of goodwill, and thank you for your invitation, standing invitations. We look forward to your dawats. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, so I think second segment is here. So second segment is our game segment. So which is basically our game is called Dawat Master or Dawat Disaster.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a scenario, and then we're gonna vote. Do you want to fix the scenario, or do you want to add some mirch and masala? And then we're gonna.
By the way, I'm not that Sati Savitri kind of person. Also,
Yeah.
I also enjoy gossip. So
Yeah. So and then when whatever we vote on, I'm gonna say the prompt.
Okay. So
Okay. So the prompt. An auntie. Okay, I'm gonna say it a little bit in Indian way. An auntie casually interrogates a young guest about marriage. You being a young guest. You being a young guest.
okay. So she's interrogating me about being marriage.
Yeah. You being that young person.
Okay.
She's interrogating you about your marriage. So do you want to be a dawat disaster or master? So basically, you want to ruin that dawat for someone, or you want to just deal with it?
No, I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to avoid it. It's just a really bad topic for me to.
Okay, I want to kind of ruin it, honestly.
Okay.
So I'm going to say both the prompts. The master, which one she does not, she chose, is politely change the topic to a career, a hobby, or traveling. It's a less mirchi masala. And the disaster is, why is this say, auntie, why don't you share your rishta stories first? Honestly, the disaster one. I agree with that.
The rishta ones, yeah. I think that will shut up a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because like
I'm here to
you're
eat biryani.
unmarried.
Don't
No,
ask
no,
me
no.
about rishta.
You're unmarried, fine. What is it bother to you? I mean, if you, as long as you don't sending any rishta towards you.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a lot of people who inquire about like people they met in my dawat, that they're married or not. Maybe they're looking for some rishta.
for rishta.
Yeah, but just to annoy somebody, you inquire or interrogate
deserve
that
that
person.
answer. You
yeah,
deserve this
so
answer.
you, if
Okay.
you want respect, first respect the others first.
Okay. An auntie says, "Beta, you've lost so much weight, but you looked so cute before. Would you be a dawat master or disaster?"
It's a compliment, so I'm not going to do disaster. I'm going to accept it nicely.
Okay. But if it was like, if you were already thin and someone already said that, then what you would do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never saw it. Oh yeah, maybe that in the previous episodes I mentioned that auntie who told
Yeah. What
me.
if, think about that as that auntie.
Yeah, then I will definitely do disaster.
Okay.
I was 48 kg man.
Okay, so as me, I'll say a master. Smile and say, "Oh, thanks, auntie," and just walk away.
Yeah.
And the disaster is reply, "Auntie, you've changed too, just in a different way."
I will say that auntie you've changed you in a different way.
That's
She
actually,
deserves that answer. Don't piss me off.
yeah, exactly. Okay, an auntie looks at a girl in a western clothes and whisper, "Log kya kahenge?" So you be a master or disaster?
Okay, so this is one of our topic. Log kya kahenge?
I can't wait for the guest.
Famous guest.
Infamous guest.
Famous.
Infamous means like log ne suna
I
hua.
know. Okay.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, so by the way, can't wait to have her on the show, but no, anyways, no kya kahenge, master or disaster?
I'm going disaster. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Guys, we won't actually pick disaster. I'm just saying that in this.
No, but I will put disaster. I mean, if she's wearing a modest clothes, even if it's western, is fine.
Yeah, okay. So for the people who pick master, laugh it off and change the topic. For disaster, say loudly, "Auntie, your fashion advice is from 1975. I've heard better.
Yeah, I've heard better come back.
Anyways,
I would have said that, thank you, auntie. I was inspired by your daughter.
okay. An auntie starts a gossip session about a family fight at a previous wedding. Do you be master or disaster?
I will definitely be interested to find out. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in that way. Like I'll just like hear it out. But if you had to pick,
I'll go with disaster. Let's see what she has to say.
oh, disaster. Okay, master, steer the conversations to food or old family memories. And disaster is says, wait, I heard a different version, let me add to this. Meaning
Yeah.
she's the one in the wrong.
Yeah, it usually happens to me.
Yeah.
It usually happens to me because most of the time when I'm present in the drama, people have sent some other version of it, and when they talk about it, the wrong version, I said no, I was there, and this is what actually happened.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean you're putting oil to a fire.
Yeah,
You're
that's
just
not
correcting
You're
it.
just correcting. But I feel person whoever hosting these type of dawats. Anyways, so one auntie packs an entire plate of biryani and kebabs in her handbag that you didn't offer.
Okay.
Do you be dawat master and or disaster?
Oh, I would definitely be disaster. Come on.
Whoever picked master, I'm pretty sure no one picked master, but whoever picked it, pretend not to notice and let it go. And disaster is ask loudly, "Oh, auntie, are you running a takeaway service?"
Nah, I've heard better.
Like, you give an example. On the spot, no?
On the spot, yeah. Leave some for others.
Okay.
And you didn't pay that much to have that much eating and putting in the plate. This usually happen in shadi, and dudes, they're just giving you 1,000 rupees and then they're just eating 4 or 5 plates, which cost around like 5,000 to 6,000.
Okay. Next question. An auntie takes a sip of chai and pauses and says, "Thodi si aur chini dalni thi." Sorry guys. "Meri beti to sirf दूध वाली चाय बनाती है. Back home we had better tea." There's disaster or master?
Oh, definitely disaster.
Disaster. The disaster one is nice. I had a peek through it. Smile and offer her some extra sugar. Or disaster, say, "Auntie, next time you bring your chai and we'll compare."
That's not much a disaster.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like whoever जिनको भी like लगना होगा वो लग जाएगा.
No, I think if it happens to me with the chai, I would say, yeah, well, next time for the tea, come home, come to our home for snacks and bring your own tea with you.
That's what she says.
No, and compare it. No, we don't. We're not going to compare it. We're going to drink her tea, or something like.
Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Okay.
Or something like, I have drank and I've had better.
Okay, this one might hit a little close to home for you. An auntie tastes your perfectly made biryani and says, "हाँ अच्छा है, but my recipe is a bit better."
It happened to me. Okay, move on.
I knew it. That's why I was like, it's a bit close to home.
It happened to me.
Dawat, master or disaster?
I kept quiet. I didn't say anything.
So you nod and said, "Oh, I'd love to try your version someday."
I have tried her version. It was not better than mine, by the way. But okay.
Disaster. I would pick disaster because why not? Hand her a spoon and say, "Fix it, auntie. I'll watch and learn." Nah.
Yeah, that didn't hurt home. Yeah, come on.
You better give us better topics.
Yeah, for this one, give us a better answer. That if it happened to me again, what should I say?
Yeah. Okay. And
Remember, she's my auntie, though.
An auntie makes everyone pose for 50 picture and posts on Facebook with mashallah family time. Let it happen in master or disaster?
I don't know. I'm okay with either.
Okay, I think master. I don't think it's a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. As long as there's like hijabi girls without a hijab picture, then I don't think there's a big deal.
Let it happen and avoid the camera. Or say for disaster, whoever picked disaster, that's master, whoever picked disaster. Say, auntie, please tag us properly this time. Last time you cropped me out. That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, but then
that's only for when she like. Yeah, okay. So I think the prompt is cut. It must have been like, she didn't take you last time or she cut you out last time.
Yeah.
So then I would pick disaster, obviously.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, this one's good. And
that also happened to me, actually.
Oh.
Somebody cropped me out.
Okay.
And you know who you are.
Yeah, well, we crop people out too.
But I usually crop people out when like I have posting something like not about them.
Mm-hmm.
So like either birthday wish or something like that. If the other person is there, I crop them out. Otherwise, if I'm putting out something like for Dawat and all that,
okay.
I don't crop any people out.
And auntie shows up without being invited and says, "Beta, I was just in the area." Master or disaster?
Oh, that auntie has a FOMO, definitely.
Very much, right?
Yeah.
What would you do, master or disaster?
Depends on the auntie. If that auntie is very dramatic, then I'm going to be disaster.
Okay, master.
And if it's like an honest mistake, because you know people, whether they did it purposely or not. So if unintentional, then definitely I will keep quiet and welcome her. Okay. And if she actually was unintentional, she will never accept my invitation and she will go away with the excuse that we'll come back later.
Yeah. So master just welcome her and make space. Or disaster say, "Oh auntie, this is a private event, but now that you're here, so just enjoy it."
It's not a disastrous comeback though.
Yeah, but then like what can you can't just shoo her away.
Why not? You can just say it's a private event and you're not invited.
Oh, okay. This one's good. An auntie spots an engaged girl and immediately asks, "Beta, kitna dahej mil raha hai?" Master or disaster?
Oh, I will definitely be disaster. What's
Okay,
it?
you need to read it because it's all in like auto.
So what is it? Okay, master, change the topic to honeymoon destination or wedding outfits. Disaster say, आंटी आपको भी कोई चाहिए मार्केट में रेट्स काफी बढ़ गए हैं. Oh, that's a really good one.
I didn't understand. क्या?
Okay, so basically she asked that auntie, you also want someone now, but you remember the rates have rised.
That's a good one.
It's actually a very good one. Yeah, that will keep that auntie in her place.
Okay.
Come on, I know a lot of aunties who are not. They're very nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This was such a long session, and we have talked about a lot of things that.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this drama.
This was mainly just us talking about the aunties and the dinner party we have.
I hope we talked about other things.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a fun episode. It opened up a lot of old memories, made me
Old wounds.
nostalgic, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just.